happy? Are you sad? Are you okay before in Tokyo?
Oh wow, I just got chills. So at the beginning of this intro, you guys, I brought up that the last time the public eye saw Lisa and One Together was in 2019 in Japan. There was no reports of like an argument or anything like that happening, but that's not to say that something like at the hotel room or a huge argument did happen. And I guess Lisa feels like if it is about One and if that romance is true, she feels like she still hates, or he hates her for that reason, whatever happened.
Sun going down, take your heel whenever I close my eyes.
I love the start of this already. This song will be on my playlist. You guys know I love hip hop and R&B, but like underneath all that, I have some like a bunch of romance songs that like, because I'm a romantic at heart, so like LMI's Naked is on there.
If I told you and you love me naked,
And like a few others.
breaks your heart when it goes to him. He just comes to visit me every now and then.
But we'll keep watching.
I've been thinking, no idea what you're thinking.
Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Like, I'm about to cry. Lisa looks really pretty though. Dang, Katy Perry's Thinking of You music video, she literally started off in all black on her way to her ex-lover's funeral, who unfortunately passed in a war in that music video. So these are so sad.
Taking me back in time and in dreams, 2019, babe.
This is so romantic. This reminds me of the Notebook scene where Noah's like moving Allie around in the water.
And you really did it.
What?
The house. It's beautiful what you did.
Well, I promised you I would.
Notebook scene where Noah's like moving Allie around in the water. This is so cute.
リサが海に木が綺麗じゃん。
That's so cute. So he's basically saying that he wants to be the one to help Lisa shine and reflect across, like, you know, showcase her beauty, which if that is something that One told Lisa, like, I'm down to be like a normal person and just have you be the star, and then he straight up disappeared, that is kind of lame. But that's super romantic if he did tell her that, but then obviously he didn't pull through with his promise. Let's keep watching. Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Tristan, and welcome back to another daily pop culture reaction and commentary. I'm so excited for today's video because I actually have some pop culture news in regards to Lisa for you all. So she recently dropped her Dream music video, which I'm going to be reacting to and picking apart here today. And there is so much to unpack in this music video. I was so excited like seeing some of the articles about this because I'm a huge romantic, so whenever a song like this comes out, I always really enjoy it. It kind of reminds me a little bit about Katy Perry's Thinking of You music video. Katy Perry's Thinking of You music video like way back when, so we're going to be reacting to the Lisa Dream featuring Kentaro Sakaguchi official short film and music video. Kentaro Sakaguchi is a well-known Japanese actor and he's really handsome. And they actually dye his hair blonde, which is going to be really relevant when we pick apart this music video. So in Lisa's Dream music video, she's going to be using both Korean and Japanese in a bilingual dialogue with Kentaro Sakaguchi, and I'll be translating that for you guys. The short film's concept is basically centered around their dreamlike romance, and then she ends up losing him forever. And I believe one of the last scenes, she might even have his ashes, which would be really sad if that's true. I thought I saw that in a little bit of the articles that I read. And I also want to point out that the use of a sort of fusion mixed language of Korean and Japanese is so much more true and impactful to language as it's used in every day. So a lot of times when you're trying to learn a new language, like on Rosetta Stone or some sort of like online class, what they're teaching you is often so different from spoken language, which includes slang, which includes fusion languages. A few that come to mind is, since I grew up here in Southern California, there's a lot of Spanglish. So people speak Spanish, but they'll throw in English words, or they'll speak English and they'll throw in Spanish words.
Hey, boys know where you are?
First we do, abuelito.
I got you, mijo.
No, mom, it's 6-year-old, man.
And everyone understands what that means. And then even another level to that is the different dialects within a language. So Spanish spoken in the Caribbean won't even be understood by some people that speak Spanish, let's say from Spain or from Mexico, because they are different dialects. So like instead of mi amor, it'll be mi amor. And sometimes people just don't want to talk to you because they're low-key being a little bit you know what, like stuck up, and they think certain dialects or slang are not proper. But in reality, using slang will get your art across so much more to the regular everyday person. And my advice to you guys, if you do want to learn a language, even my mom's family, she's Indonesian Chinese, so that's kind of a little bit of a fusion language. Like they'll throw and mix and match words when you're a part of that ethnic group at times. My grandparents, they'd watch Chinese Mandarin news, but then they'd also speak Indonesian. A lot of times that mixed language is a lot more impactful, and you can only learn it through immersion and living and being a part of a community. So that's my advice to any of you artists out there. If you want your words to make more of an impact, be a part of the world, be a part of social media, and don't be afraid to adopt new slang, because language is constantly evolving and changing. And all those people that are so stuck about grammar, a lot of times your words that include slang and real everyday use will be so much more impactful than those people's words. But that's my opinion on this. So I'll be interpreting that scene for you guys so that you can understand their love story. And then my pop culture news related to Lisa is there is a lot of rumors that this music video is about a previous love and romance that she had, which has never been officially confirmed by Lisa, but many people suspected it. So it's with this one K-pop rapper named Jung Jae-won, also known as One. He released his first and last full-length album, I believe, PRVT 01, in November 2019. And then this was after parting ways with his agency, YG Entertainment, which is also in charge of Lisa, this K-pop group and talent agency. And the last time I believe the public eye saw them two together was in Japan. And Lisa references 2019 and Japan in this song. When I take apart the lyrics, I believe we'll get to see that. And even more clues, I told you guys that the Japanese actor who's acting in this dyed his hair blonde. That was the last time that the K-pop rapper One he was seen, I believe, was with blonde hair. And a lot of people don't really know exactly where One disappeared to, because he just kind of completely left from the public eye, which I think is like hard to do, especially if you're famous. But he did it. So One's disappearance was not to Japan, but rather a withdrawal from public life. Since the release of that PRVT 01 album that I was telling you guys about, key events in his hiatus include social media activity completely ceasing, which that's definitely one way you could disappear to our generation that's like stuck on social media. And then also military service, which is something that maybe some of us here in the US take for granted. So like all able-bodied South Korean men, so regardless if you're celebrity, whatever, you still have to enter the military in South Korea. So One completed his mandatory military service. According to a fan-run resource, he completed his military service in May 2023. So I'm super happy for him that he got to do that. And then his 2024 update in July, a producer from his former agency actually mentioned that One was doing well and had written some new songs. However, there has been no official news of this music or his return to the public eye. So man, if Lisa's music video and her love letter to him, if their rumored breakup and romance is true, if this can't bring him out of the public eye, like, that's super heartbreaking. And obviously Lisa is committed to her path in art, so maybe this is like a goodbye love letter, but I guess we'll see that here today. Let me know if you guys enjoy Lisa, if you guys enjoy K-pop or any of the celebs that I just talked about. Lisa is a huge fan favorite on this channel that we follow. I think she's so talented and so great at everything she does, so I can't wait to get into this reaction today. As always, before we start this reaction, make sure you guys join our 100% free VIP email list to our online streetwear fashion store at tristanhuncier.com. All you guys have to do is just type your email in there, and then you'll be notified about 1 to 2 times a week when we add a new streetwear fashion item to our store. It ends up being really worth it for you guys because a lot of times our best-selling products do end up being sold out by the time the general public sees them on our tristanhuncier.com website, on our YouTube channel, or on our Instagram store. So the best way that you guys can avoid that issue is by buying items that you like as soon as you see them and by joining that email list that's linked in the description down below. And with that, let's start reacting to Lisa's brand new Dream featuring Kentaro Sakaguchi, the official short film music video. I love the start of this already. This song will be on my playlist. You guys know I love hip hop and R&B, but like underneath all that, I have some like a bunch of romance songs that like, cause I'm a romantic at heart, so like LMI's Naked is on there.
If I told you and you love me naked.
And like a few others, but we'll keep watching. This is so sad. I believe this is a funeral that we're watching right now.
I've been thinking, no idea what you're thinking.
Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Like, I'm about to cry. Lisa looks really pretty though. Dang, Katy Perry's Thinking of You music video. She literally started off in all black on her way to her ex-lover's funeral, who unfortunately passed in a war in that music video. So these are so sad. Or these types of songs.
Happy, are you sad? Are you okay before
Oh wow, I just got chills. So at the beginning of this intro, you guys, I brought up that the last time the public eye saw Lisa and One together was in 2019 in Japan. There was no reports of like an argument or anything like that happening, but that's not to say that something like at the hotel room or a huge argument did happen. And I guess Lisa feels like if it is about One and if that romance is true, she feels like she still hates, or he hates her for that reason, whatever happened. I feel like they probably wanted different lives if he wanted to leave the public eye, but I don't know.
I kinda hope it did, but you'll never look back. You can hold on to something.
This is seriously so sad. I really love Lisa's singing voice. I think she should do more slower songs like this. Moonlit Floor wasn't even as slow as this one, but she sounds very good vocally, I think.
Let it go. No place where we could be. It ain't real, but it's real.
Man, I'm like getting chills. The fact that Lisa made this a funeral, I feel like really shows that the alleged romance she had with One is kind of dead. And my advice to a lot of my girlfriends in college, even to myself, even though it's hard to believe it sometimes, is once an ex is in your past, you kind of have to treat it like they did, like move on, because it is so toxic to keep that around. So I think it's honestly healthy.
Down the sun coming up. Here with me.
Wow, I should probably pull up a side-by-side of Kentaro Sakaguchi with his blonde hair next to the rapper One and his blonde hair, because they look really like, she definitely based this character off of One.
Whenever I rise, it's taking me high. Been drowning in it like it's 20.
This is seriously my new favorite Lisa song, and it is so sad.
Baby, I'm missing you. Can't get through.
That would be so sad, because I feel like Lisa definitely had her say in the artistic direction of this music video. That would be so sad if some of the scenes she's putting in, like, are scenes that One would remember if he saw this.
You sleep lately. My dreams, maybe we can run straight. If all that we will ever be.
Wow, her lyric about seeing him in her dreams definitely reminds me of What album was it? It was definitely Ariana Grande's best album in my opinion. It had Needy. It had a few others, but the one that I'm thinking of is Ghostin', that she sang about Mac Miller while she was still with Pete Davidson.
Breaks your heart when it goes to him. He just comes to visit me every now and then.
That's so sad. Like, to feel like you can never be with the person you love again because they're past.
At least a girl can dream.
That was so beautiful, that butterfly right there.
Said I'll take it what I can get, nothing new from your face. If and why is it harder for me to take?
I'm like getting chills because I feel like I could feel her seeing one like flashback all these memories, and it's definitely coming out in her song and her vocals.
A place where we could be real, but it's really down to sun coming up. Take your heel, never I close my eyes.
Oh my gosh, this transition to the black and white edit right here to kind of emphasize her old romance is so beautiful.
Back in time, dreams lately.
This is so sad. What I will say is I feel like every celeb who gets to the status of Lisa definitely has experienced their fair share of heartbreaks in the industry. So I love that she's sharing this with us.
2019, whenever I'm missing thought, but I can't get through. You sleep lately, my dreams, baby.
That's so sad if when he came back from his military service and Lisa's like this global pop star that she's tried to call him and he just won't even pick up. That is so sad.
Catch up, drive down the road and we is on the way. At least I.
Wow, I love all of the scenery. Is this like in Japan, all of this lush green like plants and landscape? Because it's beautiful.
Only in my mind, it's on the stereo, seeing DiCaprio.
Wow. Anybody that's listening to songs to process your emotions with your ex, Lisa basically does the same thing.
Put my makeup on to sleep.
Wow, putting your makeup on to just fall asleep. A lot of times, like, when you do go through a breakup, you're told, like, get back out there, get up every day, brush your teeth. And that does help you move on, but there's still that numbness there. So it's like, even in her routine of trying to make herself look good, like, she could still feel the pain. Or it could be interpreted as she doesn't even have the willpower to take off her makeup at night because she's so heartbroken. Either way, it's sad.
It's all here with me. I close my eyes.
Oh my gosh, I think this is his ashes right here.
Taking me back in time and in dreams lately. 19, baby.
This is so romantic. This reminds me of the Notebook scene where Noah's like moving Allie around in the water.
And you really did it.
What?
The house. It's beautiful what you did.
Well, I promised you I would.
Notebook scene where Noah's like moving Allie around in the water. This is so cute. So this is actually the portion of the song that I was telling you guys about earlier where Lisa and Kentaro have a little dialogue, and it's in Korean and Japanese. And since I know some of you guys don't speak either of those, I'll be translating that for you guys here. So let's continue this.
태어나면 뭐가 되고 싶어?
So Lisa just asked him what he wants to be in the next life.
다시 태어나면?
And he just basically asked her, in my next life? Like that.
難しい質問だな。
He's saying that that's a really hard question to answer.
이사가?
어?
And now he's asking her the same question.
나는 뭐가 되고 싶어?
Lisa's saying that she wants to be a tree.
나무?
So it seems like he was a little bit surprised by that answer, but I guess now he's finding it amusing.
素敵だね。
He said that's beautiful.
じゃあ、その木の前にある。
Aw, this is so cute. I believe he's about to tell her that he wants to become the lake in front of the tree.
湖になる。
Yeah, he just told her that he would like to be the lake in front of that tree that Lisa wants to be.
だって素敵だと思ったんだもん。
He's saying there's something magical
木が映る光景って
about the way that trees reflect on a lake. That's so cute. So he's basically saying that he wants to be the one to help Lisa shine and reflect across, like, you know, showcase her beauty, which, if that is something that one told Lisa, like, I'm down to be like a normal person and just have you be the star, and then he straight up disappeared, that is kind of lame. But that's super romantic if he did tell her that, but then obviously he didn't pull through with his promise. Let's keep watching.
は湖になる。
So as he's looking at her, he tells her, I want to be that lake, which I think is super cute.
Whenever I mess up, but I can't get through. You sleep lately.
This is so sad. Just seeing Lisa on the boat alone with her ex-lover's ashes in the water, and you know that she's never gonna fully get closure from that. That's crazy.
You in my dreams, baby. Thought that we would ever be.
Lisa is such a good actress. Like, I feel sad for her. So she did phenomenal in White Lotus 2, and her acting skills are definitely seen in this music video.
It's bittersweet. We've been friends.
This is so sad. This is so sad. Like, man, I'm gonna add this to my playlist. That is too sad right here. It's really pretty how it glistens though. What if this was Lisa's artistic way of processing her, like, goodbye to one? That's crazy. Man, I hope Lisa gets that, like, once in a lifetime true love. And I hope all you guys out there get it too. Wow, they had a big team for this Loud Presents music video. Lisa Manobal and Kentaro Sakaguchi. Alright, you guys, that was my reaction to Lisa's brand new Dream featuring Kentaro Sakaguchi, the official short film. I also brought you guys some of the latest pop culture news and updates in regards to this song and how it's about Lisa's rumored past romance with K-pop rapper One. And just based on all the clues that we got from this music video, I would guess like a 99%, 999, it probably is about One, and that's so sad. I hope Lisa does move on. This was such a great video, and I can't wait till Lisa releases some more solo projects. If you guys want to see my reactions to Jisoo's newest music video, which was shot in the Singaporean rainforest, check that one out, and see all my other Blackpink reactions. I love all the Blackpink girls, Lisa, Rosé, Jisoo, Jennie, so make sure you guys go check those out. Let me know what else you guys want to see on my daily pop culture reactions, commentaries, and pop culture news, and I will see you guys in our next one.